Guys, do you want to know how to braid through this? Just keep watching. So let's start this video here. My client came to me about 3 appointments ago. She explained her situation to me and everything was nice and perfect and everything was going straightforward until her hair started ripping out in the middle of her head. So she came to me to treat her hair and help her grow her hair, which I'm trying to do. And by the way, all you guys that called hairstylists out had better leave me alone on this. I'm doing her hair braids and I'm going to be holding her hair down to braid it. If you feel like I shouldn't have done this style, leave my page now. If you feel like I didn't have a right to do this style, I shouldn't have done it, I can't do this, no, just leave my page now, because here I'm going to be showing how to braid hair that is breaking and then the client still wants braids, because you cannot tell them what they want to do. So just leave this page now if you are one of those people. If you're one of the people who want to learn, then keep on being here. Just sit down and relax and I will show you how to. I have parted 2 lines already on her head, and you can see that the last 2 lines that I have braided, they are really thin at the back. You just have to hold her hair very softly and braid it very softly around here, not as if you should braid anywhere else tight. But here I'm going to be parting it into the one on top. I'm going to be parting it into 3. Normally I would have parted it into 2 because she is 12 lines from one end of her head to the other end, which means there are 6 braids in front of her head. But here, no, which means there are 6 braids on each half of her head if it was a normal situation. But because of her scalp and the fact that she doesn't have hair on one side, I have to do half part, not middle part, and also I have to part them into 12 and a half on one side and 12 and a half on the other side, which means she'll have 13 braids in front, which makes them a bit smaller on top, so that there are more lines on top than normal. Now I'm parting the part that has her hair out, so I have to part that side small. And you would notice at the end of doing this, I parted out another small piece, but you can't see that now. You'll see it at the end of this row. So I'll try to braid this line the way I braided the other line that I just finished, which is carefully, with absolute care. You braid it. See how softly I'm holding it? It's not so tight at all. So you have to hold a small piece and put a small piece of hair on it. Although the hair here, the extension here will be a bit more than the ones you have been putting in, because something has to give for the fact that she doesn't have hair there. You see the small hair I'm holding there? I had to take it out of the other braids I had done to put it into the ones I'm going to do now, so that her hair can be a bit fuller, so that her hair can look full, if you understand what I mean. So I'll show you how I'm parting here. Just watch closely. You can see that she has a few strands of hair on this end, although she had more than I'm actually showing with this camera. It's not picking everything. She had more strands than it's actually showing, but the fact that she doesn't have strands in the middle of her hair would show very much, but I will do it in such a way that it wouldn't show at the end. Please be patient and just keep watching. So I'll divide this part into about 7 lines, into about 7 braids, and just keep going like. I hope you can see how thin I'm going to be cutting that place. The other sides were a bit fuller, but here has to be thin, and I think I still went in and cut it again. All this pattern that I'm doing is just to know where I'm going and how I'm getting there. And for this line, I have to braid it in I parted it a straight line to the back and then a semi line to the front. I didn't get to the front because the front has all the pieces it's going to have. The rest of her hair will come on this side, so it will be half part and the part will be on her left side of her head. That's if I'm right. I don't even know my right from my left so much anymore. So it would be a straight line to the back of her head and a semicircle. It doesn't get to the front of her head. So here, this one I'm doing, I think is the next to the last one on this line. So as I'm braiding, let me tell you about what I'm doing to help her hair grow. Her hair was actually worse than this. The front is way fuller now, and then the back is getting full a bit. The edges are getting more hair, and you can see a few strands on the part that is a bit smooth. So her hair is doing better than before. Her gap used to be bigger than this. When she came to me initially, it was so big, and it must have been about 6 months ago, and she has come to me about 3 times now to do a treatment that I do to grow hair. I'm doing that for her, and then she would go home with mostly crochet. I do the crochet style for her, and then I would cornrow her hair all back and then do 2 lines going in the middle, going horizontal to the straight lines going backwards, so that I can put some hair there to make it block off the fact that she has a bald spot. So her baldness is getting out of her system, as in it will be out of here very soon. Her hair will start growing quite quickly, and you see that I took out some from the one I'm braiding now. It was a bit too much. I repart every time. I think of how her hair is going to come out, and I redesign it so that it all covers, in fact. So back to what I'm doing for her, I would wash her hair, and then I would put the treatment in, and then I'll comb it in so that it goes everywhere, and then I'll put her hair into some big twists so that they are parted out, and then I would rub the treatment in, and then I would also put my oil in so that it lubricates the hair to the last piece. And then when I'm done with that, I put her under a steamer that will steam her whole head and help her hair shaft be stronger and then a lot of people would ask me, how many treatments do I need before my hair starts growing? You are in a rush. You are in such a rush. How many times did you wash your hair when your hair was breaking? And how many times, how many years did it take for your hair to break to this extent before you came to me that you want me to now do the magic, your hair will start growing? I don't know how many wash it will take or how many treatments it will take. It depends on how damaged your hair is. If you come and you relax and you chill and you expect and your expectations are reduced, it is not a miracle cure. It just depends on how damaged your hair is. That's how you would know how quickly it would pick. If your hair has been in this state for 15 years, then you can be sure it will take a long time to grow. But if your hair has been breaking for the past 6 months, then it will quickly pick and start growing more like after 2 treatments. But I can't tell you how long it will take afterwards. I have some people come to my salon, and the minute they come, after they do the treatment once and they don't see a drastic difference, they will leave and they won't come back. I'm like, really? Okay, no problem. But your hair has been breaking for years now. You didn't think of coming to do treatment. Now you just came to do treatment and you are running away because the treatment didn't work after a single application. If you have pimples on your face and you put a treatment, whatever the treatment is, if you put it once, I doubt it if the pimple will go. You have to keep putting it twice, the 3rd time probably for like 2-3 days before the pimples start reducing or before your blackheads start going away. I don't know why I have to compare this to blackheads or pimple, but I want to make it relative, you know? I hope I'm passing across anything. You have to do this. It's a lifestyle change. Just like you're doing exercises, I have to explain everything in depth. Just like you doing exercises and you go do exercise one time and you say, oh, you didn't see a difference. How would you see a difference? You have to do the exercises for a whole week and then reduce your food intake throughout that same week before you can see a difference in your size or in your shape or in your mobility or how you move around, So guys, don't think that a treatment is a one-time fix-all. There's no way it can be a one-time fix-all because your hair damage is not a one-time thing. There's no way it can be a one-time thing. So please be patient with your hairstylist whenever you come to them, and be patient with me too whenever you come to me. So you can see that the bald spot is filling up quickly, and all this hair is going to come this way, so it would quickly fill up. And then I'll show you the end result, but be patient. So here I'm on the last line, and the last line, man, it's critical. It depends on how many I have to braid, and you can see that it's pretty much covered now. It's pretty much covered. So all those who want to tell me things like, you shouldn't do her hair, you shouldn't have braided her hair. I did a style where I was trimming the hair, and I don't trim too much. I trim about 1/2 inch from your head. When you get home, you are fine with it. In about 4 months, you come back and I'll trim again. I hardly am that person that will just cut off your hair. It's a trim I do. I posted a video of me trimming a lady's hair, and everyone in the comments were coming for my neck. They were telling me things like, why did you this is damaging. Oh, don't trim her hair like this. Oh, you should have given her a pixie cut. Babe, did she ask for a pixie cut? I cannot just ask a client, come and do pixie cut. Your hair is not good enough. Your hair is damaged. Let's just cut it all off and do something else. Are you serious? You don't know the relationship black women have with their hair. That's why you are thinking, give her a pixie cut. Oh, cut 2 inches off. Oh, her hair is so damaged. Blah, 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 blah. I even had to pet this lady to convince her to let me trim off 1/2 inch each time she comes. Not each time she comes, like 1/2 inch every 2-3 months. Every 3 months she comes, I trim 1/2 inch off. You don't understand that black women hold on to their hair. They don't want a piece gone. They don't want anything gone. I hope you know. So if you are coming for me, oh, you didn't do a good job, oh, you didn't trim the hair, did you think in your heart that she asked me to trim everything off and I did not trim it? I trimmed it as best as she let me trim. Please. So let me be. Don't come for me on all these things. If I put up a video, I'm putting it up with my full chest and with my head on its shoulders. So leave me and the way I do hair. Just appreciate what I'm doing and don't think of it too much. Don't think behind the scene is where you belong, because behind the scene will be too harsh for you. I'm believing. So enjoy this video and praise me if you like, but don't condemn me if you don't like. Because the client likes her hair. Me, I like her hair. People that were in the salon that day love her hair. So nobody cares if you don't like it or if you feel like I'm damaging her hair more. Trust me, I'm building her hair up. And actually, that's what I do in my salon. I don't break people's hair. I build their hair up. And if someone wants a style that would put tension on their hair and I'm trying to convince them that they don't want it and they still say they want it, what do you want me to do? I should send them out of my salon because I don't know. I beg, please, let me do their hair. Let me do my client's hair the way I want to do it and the way they ask me to do it. That's all that matters. If I'm happy, the client is happy. That's all that matters, not what you guys are going to say. So you guys should just be on my side. I'm trying to explain something to her, I'm guessing. Can you see that her patch is gone? Because I'm patting this line a bit smaller than normal. Yay, we're done. We're finished. And then I'm putting oil on her scalp. Just see her hair. Would you know she still has a bald spot? And by the way, she's going to be packing her hair up. Although she can still carry it down, but she'll be packing a bit of it up most of the time. And her hair looks beautiful. Doesn't she look beautiful? I feel like she looks beautiful, man. And her bald spot, it's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone, see? It's all gone. Her bald spot is gone. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like. I hope you subscribe. I hope you love. I know you do. See her hair. Nice. Thank you for being there, for watching, for taking the patience to tolerate me and my clients and my videos. Thank you so much. Bye.